Newly minted Art Keller Offensive Player of the Year award winner Brock Rutter trying to steer his team to a first-round win in the NCAA playoffs for a third straight season. Hanover the first obstacle in the postseason push. Panthers coming in 7-3 and winners of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. But that doesn't exactly matter to Andrew Kaminsky, who is slicing and dicing through the Hanover D, the sophomore with the long catch and run down to the 11-yard line. And that sets up the return of Don Mugalu.
2nd and 3, so there is a possibility of getting a first down before the touchdown, and that is not going to have to be the case. Don Mugalu punches his way across the goal line, shouts up to the sky, and the Cardinals up 6-0.
Dom's first game action in almost a month. As for the Cardinal defense,
and now Pika the man in motion to the far side, and it's a throw over the middle, and it is intercepted. Matt Sutherland now on the return. Has blockers out in front. The shortstop for the baseball team making his way up the field, and he's inside the 10-yard line.
Sutherland's second INT of the season. After adding a Derek Juka field goal, how about another? A.J. Bright's pass intended for Jackson Doherty, and it's off his chest and into the waiting arms of number 26 again. And while he couldn't get into the end zone in his first attempt, he still can't hear. Comes up just 3 yards shy, but that sets up Mugalu again.
Right. As Mugalu gets the carry, and he is easily into the end zone this time around. Second touchdown for Don Mugalu, and the Cardinals lead 16-0.
Boy, is it good to have.
Oh, wait, yeah, adding on.
I guess I'm getting a little picky.
Rutter back to the air, has a man over the middle. It is complete to Andrew Kaminsky, and Kaminsky scampers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Central. Rutter, Kaminsky, 11th time in 2018, puts him up 23-zip.
Cardinals blowing out the Panthers in the first 15 minutes aren't even off the board yet. And to end that first quarter,
You got to make something happen when you've got a little bit of momentum.
Last play of the quarter. More pressure. Bright goes down. On the sack, the freshman Dan Gilroy. And that is how the first quarter ends inside Benedetti Worley Stadium in the first-round matchup between North Central and Hanover.
And that second quarter, it's not getting any easier for the visitors.
Rutter, clean pocket, steps up, now will run for the first down, has it, and then some. Rutter, he might run for a touchdown. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Rutter is a kid in a sandbox right now, running through the snow.
Holy cow.
Cardinals all smiles on the sideline after Rutter's 43-yard touchdown run. And running is what North Central will continue to do. Rutter hands off to Ethan Greenfield, and the freshman running back charging through the hole set up by his offensive lineman, 23-yard gain. And hey, the man got you into the red zone, so why not let him finish it? Greenfield with an 8-yard touchdown plunge, putting North Central up 38-zip. Cardinal fans and the marching band making some noise inside Benedetti Worley Stadium. And how about we check in on that defense again?
Throw near side, picked off. Oh my goodness. Matt Sutherland with a trifecta of picks.
Holy goodness.
And for a third time today, he will get to slam and spike the rat to the ground.
Can you believe that? 3 interceptions in a single game ties a Cardinals record. As with a shutout the Cardinals eventually pitch, a first in the postseason. It's also the 4th of this season. That's a new record as well. The offense, it hangs 52 points. So up next, Bethel in the second round at home at noon.
Just really pleased to have our first round game behind us and play as well as we did. It's a really good football team from a good conference. They beat a great Franklin team last week, who is one of the better coach teams in the country, and Mike Leonard, and I have great respect for them. So we knew coming in that Hanover was going to be a good football team, well coached. Defensively, they were at the top of their conference in most statistical categories. So I was really happy with the way we got started offensively to get the ball rolling. And our defense was just spectacular today. And Matt Sutherland, 3 interceptions and nearly scored twice. I think you got tackled by your own guy on the second one, right? You're gonna have to take that up with him. But very, very happy to have that game behind us and moving on. And we're gonna have a great team coming, either coming here or we're going there. I don't know. We'll see in Bethel, and we've been there before in 2013. So looking forward to next Saturday. We've had really positive momentum going for a while now. Our defense that's our 4th shutout of the year. That's a new school record. Coming on the heels of what we did, in our Wheaton game and struggled and made a lot of mistakes on defense. I couldn't be more proud of what our defensive staff has done, and these seniors led by Matt and DJ and Pat Cravens and believing, after a tough loss like that, believing in what we're trying to do. I couldn't be more proud of them. As far as a statement win, I mean, if you look around the country, there were a lot of statement wins in the first round, and I don't know that really tells anybody anything. We got to come back next week and play equally well to have a chance to beat Bethel.
I played running back in high school, so I still think I should have scored. But I mean, I got on those interceptions. Our defense got our hands on the ball, and I was just there. Our coaches preach pursuing to the football, and I was just doing my job, and the other guys were doing their job. So it wasn't just me. Our whole defense had an impact in that play, and I got a couple of key blocks too. So I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. And I think Coach Sinclair talks about on special teams all the time, trying to find our identity. Flying to the football, and I think we're also doing that on defense as well. I think everybody's getting a lot more comfortable. Coach Jerkins, everyone's starting to know what other people are doing, and so overall, I think everyone's just buying into the concept. And at practice, we're getting better at practice every single week, and I think it's showing out on the field lately. And it's the most important thing. Our goal every week is to get 3 turnovers, and we haven't got that much this year. So when you get a day where you get a lot of turnovers, it is just really special. And as a defense, you want to pride yourself on that, and it just makes you feel good as a defense creating that type of havoc.
The way everything worked out today was just the way exactly how I would want it to go. Our offense was clicking on all cylinders. And, just getting back in the end zone, that's the best feeling in the world. So I made sure, I made a promise to myself that I'd do it at least one time just to make sure everyone knows that I'm still here, I'm still pushing, still coming back, no matter what happens. But, just getting this win today was just one of the greatest feelings. So I just know, we're still standing and we're still ready to go no matter who we face. So it's amazing. We got a 3-headed monster going, no matter who's in, something's going to shake out. So it doesn't matter whether it's me, Terrence, or Ethan. You got to be on your toes. You got to be ready for what's going to come because we have 3 different running styles, so you don't know what to expect.
What about Brock getting thrown in there on the 43-yard run?
I am a big fan of Brock Vick. Oh, my goodness. I love it. When he starts running around, you could see me on the sideline. I'm running down with him. If I'm on the field, I'm screaming. It's a great thing to see. So.
I haven't seen much of them. Last year they played Carthage, so we saw that game obviously when we were getting ready for Carthage. They're big, they're physical, and high contact level team. It's going to be a very, very significant challenge. They come from a great conference. I've got great respect for their coaching staff and what they've done over a long period of time. That coach has been there for years. So we got our work cut out for us, but it's what makes the playoffs fun, is challenging games and testing yourself.